W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Losing Control, Terror in Teesside by Fiona Erskine, narrated by Melanie Crawley and Mike Hayley.
Chapter 1. Alf. South Bank, Teesside, UK. Wednesday, 6th of November, 2024. Alf opened the door of his porter cabin and sniffed the air outside. The night watchman's nose was finely attuned to the scents on his patch. He smelt the weather, the direction of the wind and chance of rain. He tracked the passage of time by the estuary odour. At low tide, exposed silt and mud released the aromatic legacy of decades of heavy industry. At high tide, the salty tang of seawater dominated. In between the two extremes, the briny interface ebbed and flowed with the moon. When the River Tees hit the North Sea, the change in temperature, salinity and alkalinity released most of the bounty picked up along the way. 85 miles it travelled, from the peat bogs of the Pennines, meandering past farmland, tumbling through ancient woods, wiggling round villages and towns before greeting the sea at the mouth of the Tees. Alf sniffed again. A sharp sense of smell came in useful at the scrapyard. In winter, it was already dark when he arrived at work, and still dark when he left in the early morning. There's only so much you can see in the beam of a torch with all the colour and depth washed out. His ears weren't good these days, even with the new hearing aids, and he didn't bother to put them in at work. What with the cost of batteries and the noises in his ears. The vibrations told him all he needed to know. Freight trains rattling along the branch line. Fewer now, the steelworks had closed. Lorries thundering up the trunk road. The thrum of tugboats and sloosh of river wash as the big ships came in and out of the container port. Over time, he'd even come to terms with the quivering ghosts. There were a few malevolent ones, the broken spirits of men who'd once toiled here on this very site, but mainly gentle ones, like Grace, his late wife, who he talked to every night. Alf worked alone. He preferred it that way. 4 men worked on site.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?